There are seasons in life when everything feels like too much. Your responsibilities may seem heavy, your thoughts may be filled with questions, and your future may feel uncertain. You may be trying to stay strong while quietly carrying worries that nobody else knows about. In those moments, remember this powerful truth: God can be your refuge when life feels overwhelming. You do not have to carry every burden by yourself. You can turn toward God, pray, and ask Him for the strength and wisdom you need for today. Psalm chapter 46 reminds us that God is our refuge and strength, a present help in trouble. Notice that the verse does not promise that trouble will never come. Instead, it reminds us where we can turn when trouble arrives. Difficult seasons are part of life, but they do not have to define your entire future. When circumstances become uncertain, God's presence can give you a place of peace and stability. Maybe you are worried about something you cannot control. You may be thinking about tomorrow, replaying yesterday, or wondering how everything will work out. But worrying about something does not give you control over it. Prayer can help you release what is beyond your control and focus on what you can do today. Ask God for wisdom, take the next responsible step, and leave the outcome in His hands. Sometimes we try to solve everything at once. We want answers for the next month, the next year, and the entire future. But you were never asked to live tomorrow today. Take one day at a time. Ask God for today's strength. Do today's work faithfully. Make today's wise decision. Tomorrow will come with its own responsibilities, and God can give you strength for that day too. If you are waiting for an answer to prayer, do not assume that waiting means God has forgotten you. Waiting can be difficult, but it can also be a season of preparation. God may be developing patience, wisdom, courage, or deeper faith within you. You may not see the progress, but growth is not always visible. A seed grows beneath the soil before anyone sees the plant above the ground. If a plan has failed, remember that a failed plan does not mean a failed life. Sometimes our plans change because God is leading us in another direction. A closed door may feel disappointing, but it can also protect you from something you cannot see. Instead of asking only, "Why did this happen?" try asking, "God, what should I learn from this, and where should I go next?" Do not compare your life with someone else's. You may see another person's success and wonder why your own journey feels slower. But you do not know their complete story, and they do not know yours. God has not asked you to live their life. Focus on your own path. Grow at your own pace. Make wise choices and remain faithful in the season you are currently in. When fear becomes loud, remember that fear does not have to make your decisions. You can acknowledge that you are afraid and still choose faith. Courage is not pretending that everything is easy. Courage is continuing to do what is right while trusting God in the middle of uncertainty. If you have made mistakes, remember that your mistakes do not have to control your future. Learn from them. Take responsibility when necessary. Ask for forgiveness when appropriate. Make better choices and move forward. You cannot change yesterday, but you can choose what you do today. And if you are simply tired, remember that rest is not failure. Sometimes you need to slow down, pray, and recover your strength. You do not have to prove yourself by carrying everything alone. Talk to trustworthy people when you need support. Seek wise advice. Allow yourself to rest and then continue one step at a time. Father, thank you for being our refuge and strength. When life feels overwhelming, help us remember that we are not alone. Give us peace when our minds are filled with worry. Give us wisdom when we do not know what decision to make. Give us patience during seasons of waiting and courage during difficult moments. Help us release the things we cannot control and faithfully handle the things you have placed before us. Strengthen our faith and guide our steps. Help us trust you today and leave tomorrow in your hands. In Jesus' name, Amen. If life feels overwhelming today, remember that you do not have to figure everything out at once. Take a breath, pray, take the next right step. Your current circumstances are not the complete story. The difficult season will not last forever. Keep your faith, keep seeking God, and keep moving forward. When you feel weak, God can be your strength. When you feel confused, God can guide you. When you feel afraid, God can give you courage. When you feel overwhelmed, God can be your refuge. You are not alone. Trust God one day at a time.